Hi, welcome to Game Domain. This video will be counting down 10 reasons why you should buy a Nintendo Switch. My name is Michael. Let's start off. Number 10. Joycons. The Joycons are kind of like the Wii Remote, but it has a lot more features and is much smaller. It also has motion controls, NFC reading, and writing, a sensor that can tell what shape something is, and you can attach and detach the Joy-Cons to the Switch, and there's always a ton of ways that Joy-Cons will be used to enhance your gaming experience. Number 9. 1-2 Switch. 1-2 Switch is basically the Wii Sports for the Switch. It's a party game where you have to do actions such as pretending to answer a phone or sword fighting, and you have to do the action before the other person. If it is something like sword fighting, then it tracks the motion of the controllers similar to the sword fighting in Wii Sports, which we all know and love. 8. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. If you don't have a Wii U but want to play Breath of the Wild, you can get a Switch and you can play it on the go. With improved performance and graphics, Breath of the Wild seems like one of Nintendo's most ambitious games ever. There's a huge open world, realistic physics, over 100 shrines, and so much more. An open world game like that with a better quality is exactly what Nintendo needs to get more people buying the Switch. Actual third-party support. The Switch's third-party support is likely to end soon after the PS5 and the next Xbox come out, but for now it is getting games like Skyrim, Sonic Mania, and Steep, and there are over 80 games in development. Skyrim's a classic, guys. That's going to be a great game if that's on the Switch. 6. Super Bomberman R. It's been quite some time since the last Bomberman game, and Super Bomberman R is coming to the Switch on launch day. There can be up to 8 players, locally or online, and this seems like a must-have for any fan of Bomberman or strategy games. It will be locked at 30 FPS unfortunately, which, considering the graphics in the game, doesn't look that good, and it's not a demanding game by any means, as you guys know. 5. Cartridges are back. In the 1990s, cartridges did not have a lot of storage. However, now, cartridges can have a lot of storage, and they're much faster loading times. You don't have to download the games, even though you still can. Personally, I'm a little bit skeptic about this, considering cartridges are of the past, and bringing past things back hasn't always been and doesn't always work out very well. In my mind, this would be like bringing, for those of you know what they are, cassettes, or possibly even 8-tracks back into cars. Only time will be able to tell. Super Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is a return to the more open Mario games like Sunshine and 64. It has beautiful graphics and there are a bunch of unique environments such as a city, a weird level that seems to be food based, and you travel by flying a hat. It's been way too long since a Mario game like this, and Super Mario Odyssey will end that waiting. 3. Virtual reality. Nintendo hasn't showed any VR yet, but they have said that they are working on a way to make sure the Switch VR doesn't cause nausea. They have filled in patents for the VR. Imagine how cool it would be to play a first-person Metroid game in VR. Now, I'm glad Nintendo is doing this, because a lot of developers have been doing VR now, and it has been pretty popular, albeit expensive, so this could be another big selling point if this comes out in the future. 2. Arms. Arms is a game where you use the Joy-Con's motion controls to attack the opponent. However, there's a twist. Your arms can extend so you can attack from a distance. By doing a block action with the Joy-Cons, you can block in the game. And finally, number 1. You can play games on the TV and on the go. The Switch itself has a 720p 6.2-inch capacitive touchscreen, and the Switch dock outputs at 1080p. Even when you're playing on the go, there are still home console quality graphics, and since there will be third-party support, you can play games like Skyrim on the go. Let us know your thoughts about the Nintendo Switch in the comments. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, and goodbye.